this and then you keep it forever.
Exactly, and they get better with time. That's the best part. And this is also this is a perennial, and this is, you know, I'm looking for any way to save a buck. This is truly investment gardening. The Ocean Sunset Series ice plant, it saves you time and it saves you money in your garden because this is going to replace the need for your bark mulches.
You're absolutely right.
Normally you would put mulches along your borders, along your walkways. You got to do it every single year. And then you also got to pick the weeds that are in those areas. This Ocean Sunset Series ice plant is going to replace those mulches, but it's going to do so with style.
Look at these
beautiful flowers like that.
And all different colors. Okay, so we started with 19,000. But we only have, oh my goodness, 19,000, but there's only 3,500 left in the ice plant.
That's not a lot.
That is not a lot, and you're getting 6 pieces. And if you want this looks like California sunshine. And you know what? I'm so relating to this, Devin, because we've got a house in California still, and there's so much like dead dirt.
Oh, you gotta change that.
There's nothing better than ice plants, right? To
ice
hold
plant
that,
is the
like,
best.
to
It
hold
slows
the
the
dirt,
erosion. Exactly.
The erosion, the muds, the slides, the winds, the floods, all of that.
And it's actually, ice plant is actually planted to keep wildfires from spreading. So if you do live in an area that is prone to that, exactly, this is the perfect plant. But what I love, Nancy, is that you have that tropical look, but they're winter hardy. They're winter hardy to negative 25 degrees Fahrenheit. So they're just going to get better every single year. They're extremely drought tolerant. They're sun-loving plants. And the best way to grow them is you want to get a bunch of them. You don't want to just replace, you know, a couple feet of mulch. You want to replace as much mulch as you can. And so this is what we're shipping to you guys. It's a 6-pack tray. Now each one of your 6 plants is going to spread around 18 inches around. So this is about 12 inches.
That's like a foot and a half.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you can get about 10 square foot of coverage from one collection. Imagine if you get 5 or 6. And imagine all the beauty in your garden that you're going to achieve.
No more mulch on the side. Have abundance of ice plants.
Close your eyes.
Flowers.
Look at, visualize where all that mulch is. And then have
Go
this
for
instead.
the colors too. I mean, when you say like ocean, by the way, I'm from California.
Oh yeah.
I'm 3 years.
An ocean
I gotta
girl.
say, I'm missing my sunshine.
I feel you.
But this is like that ocean, like sunset series that you see the orange and the pinks and the purples. Sometimes
and you get all the colors.
You get it. So explain that.
Yeah. So you're gonna get 3 different colors. The beautiful, rich orange vibe. You're gonna get the hot orange glow, which is kind of like a mixture of.
This one.
Yeah, it's kind of has. That's the true sunset colors.
Love that.
And then also the violet, which all 3 of them look so beautiful. And I love them, Nancy, because they have really thick growth.
Yeah.
And that means no
ice
weeds.
Plants. Exactly.
You're not gonna get weeds
take
growing
over.
through them.
Yeah, they really do have an incredible kind of ground cover, but then you get the beauty of these, like almost like they do kind of look like, you know, those organic like flowers that kind of grow in the wildflowers.
They look like a bunch of like Gerber daisies blooming in the ground.
Oh, but you could put
in
it
a container. They're beautiful. On a retaining wall. They will spill over, gently cascade over the edges. And I love this because, you know, these are going to transform those problematic areas around your garden. A lot of us, we have areas that have really bad soil, rocky soil, clay soil.
Like clay soil, Nothing would grow on it. And seriously, I'm a little worried about the mudslides and all that stuff. You need something to cover that up.
Absolutely.
I don't like mulch.
It's functional, but
ugly.
it's also, and you got to do it every single year. And it's so expensive.
It's also probably a fire hazard to put all that mulch right there. What you just said
Who
about
knows?
the fire,
this
is really, really hardy, right?
And it's because it's a succulent plant, it holds moisture within the foliage. So not only is that just makes your life easier because you don't have to water it, but the Ocean Sunset Series is renowned for the size of the blooms, the richness of those colors, and the quantity of those flowers. The Ocean Sunset Series is brand new. Oh, I love that.
Can we leave it on this? This is giving me a little bit of my nostalgic California.
You know where that actually
Tell me.
We took that photo. My dad took that photo. This is in the coast of England.
Really?
Yes, where it's windy and cold, and you know, this does perfectly in those areas. So if you have poor soil areas, this is such an awesome way to transform those problematic areas. And as a ground cover, this is going to go at the front of your walkways, along your borders. I actually want to bring my sister Stephanie over here with one of her, bring one of your Asclepias. Actually, bring 2 of them.
I cannot.
She cannot.
Well, one at a time.
Who's older?
One at a time.
Devin, who's older?
I'm
Stephanie?
older.
Oh, you are?
I'm the oldest, so I can tell her what to do. So one of the things, one of the most popular things in gardening right now, it's called the matrix style of planting, and that's basically where you have ground covers on the ground level that you replace. You no longer do the mulch. You no longer worry about the weeds, and then you put in pockets of thematic plants, which would be like our Asclepias,
which is coming up,
have wonderful, brilliant blooms that attract our pollinators. And these 2, they look so gorgeous together. They're so easy.
Look at this.
Check that out.
I mean, check this out.
Just like
this is going to happen, right?
Instant.
6 pieces on the beautiful 6-piece Ocean Sunset Series. Listen, if you're not even living next to an ocean, pretend that you're seeing a sunset from the ocean with a perennial ice plant, the Sunset Series.